Hi, I'm Reed, and this is my presentation about my trip to Ecuador. This is showing Ecuador on the map. It is in South America. The first thing that we did in Ecuador was go to the equator. Ecuador is Spanish for equator. The equator crosses the country of Ecuador. This is a picture of me standing on the equator. The giant tortoises that live on the Galapagos Islands are interesting. Each island has a different kind of tortoise. When you get too close to one, they tuck in their head and front legs. The Galapagos Islands are named after the tortoises. The word Galapagos is a Spanish word that means saddle. Their shells look like a saddle, and so the islands were given this name. This is a very rare San Cristobal tortoise that we saw on a hike. Our guide had never seen one before. This is the same tortoise with its head tucked in. The Sally light-footed crabs are very colorful. They are red, white, yellow, blue, and orange. We saw them on the rocks by the water everywhere. You can only find the red-footed, blue-footed, and Nazca boobies in the Galapagos Islands. You can tell which ones they are by the color of their feet. The red-footed boobies have a blue beak. This is a red-footed booby sitting in its nest with its egg. As you can see, blue-footed boobies have blue feet and gray beaks. This is a picture of a blue-footed booby doing a dance to mate. The third kind of booby is the Nazca booby. They don't have colored feet like the other two. We saw Nazca booby chicks. They look like a blob of fluff. The albatross has the longest wingspan of any bird in the world. They fly to some of the Galapagos Islands from April to December to mate and lay their eggs. Just like boobies, you can only find the land and marine iguanas in the Galapagos Islands. Marine iguanas can be green and red or blackish gray. Marine iguanas are the only iguanas that can swim. You can see the colors really clearly on this one. We got really close to it. Land iguanas can be yellow or orange. Land iguanas live on a different island than the marine iguanas. The Galapagos sea lions are smaller than the ones here in California. They can weigh up to 250 kilograms, which equals 550 pounds. There were some sea lions on the beach where we were swimming, and some came in the water with us. This is the yacht that we stayed on to visit the Galapagos Islands. Our boat had about 40 people on it. Many people travel on a boat to visit the different islands. We visited a town near Quito and saw how people weave. Even this woman's children learn how to weave. It is a tradition. Also near Quito, we met a family that makes and plays musical instruments. We watched her make this pan flute from scratch. It's made of bamboo. They also make rainstick instruments. I bought one. We then visited a cloud forest in Ecuador. It is very wet there, like a rainforest, but it is in the low mountain area. This is a view of the lodge from the observation tower, 300 feet high. We had to climb up a lot of stairs to the top. This is me on the sky bike. It is about 600 feet above the ground. My dad pedaled the bike across and back. Rufous motmots are related to the kingfisher birds because they catch fish in the water. They're colorful, medium-sized birds. You can find them in the cloud forest almost everywhere. The toucan barbet makes a clicking sound with its beak. It's one of South America's fanciest birds. It eats mostly fruit, but sometimes insects. This is my second favorite bird in South America that we saw. It is also my favorite photo. We saw 10 different kinds of hummingbirds in the cloud forest. They have long beaks to drink nectar from flowers. Hummingbirds flap their wings 40 beats per second. Also, you can hear a buzzing sound when they fly because their wings are flapping so fast. While we were in the cloud forest, we visited a place that had butterflies. There were a lot of different kinds there. We saw a couple coming out of their chrysalises. This is my favorite butterfly. It is called the owl-eyed butterfly because it looks like it has an owl eye on its wing. This is a view of the moon from the boat. It looked orange after the sunset.